What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today we're looking at the awesome Geissele Super Duty. Be sure to hang around. We're going to go over this build real quick, and I want to let you know how you can build your own Geissele Super Duty rifle without breaking the bank by means of Brownells, which is exactly how I pieced this rifle together, and that's exactly how I recommend you going about it. If you buy the full rifle already put together, you're looking to pay anywhere from $2,200 to $2,400. You can buy the complete upper receiver from Brownells, which comes with the bolt carrier group and charging handle. This gun is a complete Geissele Super Duty rifle, front to back, top to bottom. Though you can see I did switch out the pistol grip. I do despise the Geissele Super Duty pistol grip that comes on the factory Super Duty rifle, and I think most people do. That's a common piece you see a lot of people switch out. It's got that radical A2 style angle to the grip. Geissele did go with the B5 SOP mod stock on their full rifle, so I'm not sure why they didn't go ahead and use the B5 grip. B5 makes a really nice, more vertical grip here that goes really nice with the gun, and as you see, that's the choice I went with here. I did go with the B5 Bravo stock, though I am going to change this out to the B5 SOP mod stock. Reason being, this B5 stock is terrible at pulling your whiskers. I'll roll in some footage here. It's got a hole cut here on the top of the stock for some reason, and it just rips and pulls your beard hair. So I'm definitely going to be switching this out for the SOP mod stock. I've already got one ordered on the way. If you guys are unfamiliar with the Geissele Super Duty rifle and why it's special and why you should want one, it's pretty much an enhanced AR-15. This is a really top of the line rifle. Every piece of this rifle is built by Geissele, and they went above and beyond. I'm sure most of you all are aware of Geissele. They make top tier parts. Now, admittedly, some parts are standard mil spec. The lower receiver, there's nothing really special. It's a standard mil spec lower receiver, but it has Geissele's name etched into it, so I did have to pay a premium for it. I did buy my lower receiver as a Blem. I was unable to find a non-Blem stripped Geissele Super Duty lower receiver, though I did have to pay full price for this Blem Super Duty lower receiver. And if you're unaware, Geissele has their little Blemula logo. I'll show you a close-up of that. Kind of separates Geissele from other manufacturers. Gives you a little special feeling when you own a Geissele Blem product, so you're not going to be passing it off as one of their first quality products. I do highly recommend searching for and buying Geissele Blem products when you can. You can save a significant amount of money usually, and most of the time you'll be hard pressed to find the Blem, as is the case here. I've not found any blemishes on this lower whatsoever. If anything, the color is slightly off from the upper receiver, which is perfectly fine with me. I absolutely love the 50 shades of FDE look on a rifle, so the fact that it's a slightly different shade than the upper is a-okay with me. Now, to complete the lower receiver out, I did pick up a Geissele lower parts kit from Brownells. Geissele has the best lower parts kit that I'm aware of. I usually go with a BCM lower parts kit, and Geissele's lower parts kit is a step above that. They really do have premium lower parts. I'll show you a close-up of some of the lower parts you get with their kit. You'll get their ambidextrous safety selector, their aluminum oversized trigger guard, the fantastic maritime bolt catch, their textured takedown and pivot pins, and matching that texture, the magazine release button. Now, the trigger that comes with the Super Duty rifles is the awesome SSA-E X lightning bow trigger, which I did buy separately and purchase from Brownells website. I run the SSA-E X in my PSA Jackal, and I really do like that trigger. It's one of the best triggers that I've got. This really is a top tier trigger that definitely carries that Geissele quality. The SSA-E X is an amazing trigger. You've got to really feel it to understand what I'm talking about. But let me bring you in close and I'll give you a look at what that trigger pulls like. A little bit of take up. It is a two-stage trigger. Now the reset. Really nice trigger. Now finishing off our lower receiver, I did pick up the Geissele Super 42 buffer system. For my setup, I went with the H3 buffer. Obviously, Geissele being Geissele offers a premium recoil spring. It is a twisted recoil spring that has benefits in longevity, meaning the recoil spring will last a lot longer than a traditional recoil spring. But the heart of the gun is going to be in the upper receiver, and that's going to be with the barrel and the bolt carrier group. And that's where we're going to be getting into the really high quality parts. The Geissele Super Duty does come with a cold hammer forged chrome lined barrel, a really premium top tier barrel, of course in 1-in-7 twist with a pin gas block for that bomb proof installation. The bolt features 158 plus carpenter steel. Now, as far as I'm aware of, this is the only bolt on the market that features that. Now, this is like having a cold hammer forged bolt. So this bolt is extremely strong, extremely durable. It's going to outlast any other Carpenter 158 bolt on the market. It's built to very exacting specifications and built to meet that very high Geissele standard. The bolt carrier group has a very nice, properly staked gas key, and the whole thing is coated in their nano coating, which is a very durable and slippery coating. A lot of your less expensive bolt carrier groups you'll notice wear very quickly on them. The finish on this bolt carrier group is going to stand up to a lot more abuse for a lot longer. Now you'll notice that coating is not on the extractor. You don't want that slippery coating on the extractor. You want that extractor to be able to grip onto that cartridge case. That's why you don't see it on the extractor. Now the model I have here is the 14.5-inch pin and weld model, and it does come with a Huxworks flash hider already pinned and welded in place to make it a legal 16 inches. And if you guys are familiar with the channel, you guys know that I run Griffin muzzle devices to mate up with my suppressors. And typically, if I buy an already pinned and welded firearm, I will remove that pin and welded muzzle device and pin and weld my own Griffin muzzle device in place. In this instance, I really like the look of that Huxworks muzzle device, and I was kind of curious to how it would function with its left-hand thread. So I went ahead and purchased one of Huxworks hub compatible mounts, mounted it up into my Form 1 corncob clone, and that's how I've been running the rifle. Now I can say I really do like this Huxworks muzzle device. The left-hand thread and the way this mount locks down on that muzzle device, you can absolutely be guaranteed that this thing's not going anywhere. For one, the mount threads down onto the muzzle device in a left-hand pattern, of course. Then once the can's in place, tightened against the taper of the muzzle device, you've got this locking collar, and as you tighten up this collar, that closes those splines up, ensuring that this mount can't go anywhere. Obviously, being a Super Duty, it comes with the Mark 16 M-LOK rail. This rail features 7 sides of M-LOK with a continuous Picatinny rail across the top. This is almost the same rail that the military gets on the URGI upper, only this one's better. This is a keyed rail that interfaces with the upper receiver, much like the HK416. I really like this lockup. I'd love to see it implemented on more AR-15s. This is a really solid lockup, and it ensures that everything's lined up correctly and you know it's not going anywhere. Right now you're only getting this with the Geissele Super Duty. Your URGI rail would not feature this little tab here at the back of the rail. You can see here on my rail, I went with the mod light and the Unity tactical switch. That's on an Arisaka offset mount. My optic setup is a Night Force ATAC R in FDE, obviously, in a Badger Ordnance mount. This is the 193 height mount, and I've got the T1 offset mount, which I'm running a Hollow Sun 403B, which is also in flat dark earth. The charging handle you get with the Super Duty upper receiver is the Geissele airborne charging handle. This is my first experience with the airborne charging handle. I usually run radiant charging handles or BCM charging handles. I can say I do like this Geissele airborne charging handle. The idea behind it was for it to not be as so obtrusive that it hangs up on gear, hence the name airborne. But you do get plenty of lever there to get a hold of to charge the weapon confidently, and it does include a raised portion here at the back to help prevent gas from hitting you in the face when you're running suppressed. This Geissele Super Duty is in their DDC color, their desert dirt color or desert dirt coyote, not sure which one that stands for, one or the other. It is like a FD or a coyote color. The B5 furniture I'm running on it is the coyote color furniture if you're looking to do something similar. It cost me a lot of money to put these builds together, but I love doing it. I love bringing them to the camera to show them to you guys. I love hearing you guys in the comments when it motivates y'all to do builds of your own. If y'all like this video, be sure to hit the like button. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe. Hey everybody, be sure to check. Make sure you've got all notifications marked. If you don't, YouTube is very unlikely to show my videos in your feed. They just do not like me or my channel or anything I do. Make sure you've got all notifications marked. Guys, I appreciate each and every one of y'all watching. Stay safe, stay dangerous, and be sure to catch me on the next video.